Hi Geminis, how are you guys? Hopefully you're doing good. This is your weekly love reading for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. The extended reading will be below if you're interested and want to go into part 2 afterwards. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. Alright, so I'm going to be looking in today what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, your overall emotion and the other person's overall emotion. So if there is someone that you have in mind that you want to connect with, just keep them in your thoughts so we can kind of pick up on their energy. And if you're not talking to anyone, well, this may be someone in the future, your next connection. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see what's going on for all my Geminis. What is someone thinking or feeling or wants to tell you for Geminis, please? Oops. All right, so Geminis, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I miss you dearly. I miss you dearly. So someone somewhere out there is missing you, thinking of you, still cares about you. And this could be someone you know, someone you don't know, who is just craving you, wants to meet you, is trying to look for their soulmate, their twin flame, and misses you without even knowing who you are. But for a lot of you, this could be someone you used to deal with, someone you used to talk to, someone who used to once upon a time be important in your life. So someone is missing you. Or if you're recently talking to someone, maybe you just saw them or you just got off the phone with them and you already miss them. It could be something like that too. So let's see. What is your overall emotion for all my Geminis, please? All right, and then with this other person, okay, so lovely Geminis, this week I think you guys are going to be feeling really inspired. You're going to have a big imagination. Maybe some of you work with music or you love the arts, drawing, poetry, entertainment. That could be something you're really working on or is a hobby for you. If not, I just feel like this week something is going to inspire you, something's going to motivate you. Maybe you're going to be feeling more open to expressing yourself, learning, being really creative. If you do have some kind of creative type of work, this relationship or the connection you have maybe with this person or just thinking about them is going to inspire your work. And in this person's overall emotion, they're feeling kind of hopeless or like lost, feeling like overwhelmed with emotions and not knowing what to do about it, how to fix it. It's like once the ship has flipped over, it's like, what do I do now? Like, there's nothing I can do. So something has been kind of flipped and turned upside down for them. I kind of feel like maybe here the tables have turned. Maybe once upon a time you were the one that was crazy about this person and your emotions were all over the place. And now it's like the tables have turned and that's them. Okay, so in the past, you were the one missing this person, but maybe you got over and you moved on. But now this person is the one that is missing you and wanting to be close to you. Or maybe rethinking what they did. Or second guessing, did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Like a ship that's getting wrecked. Like, did I check the weather before I sailed out? I didn't know I would find this. I didn't know a storm was coming. Let's see. What's going on with all my Geminis this week in regards to love? Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story for all my Geminis. Send them healing, love, happiness, abundance, please. Another person. Okay, so Geminis, on your side here, we have the Empress in reverse, perspective, and 3 of crystals. Some of you could have Pisces, Libra, or Taurus in your chart. And then on this side for this person, we have Page of Swords, Temperance in reverse, and 7 of crystals. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly also earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting here for you guys, Gemini, is that recently or in the recent past or previously, you kind of stopped feeling good about yourself, or you didn't feel you weren't giving yourself enough love. Maybe you were giving too much of your love away to someone else or something else, and you started to feel bad about yourself. You started to question yourself, like, am I good enough? Am I attractive enough? Do I, what's wrong with me? Is something wrong with me? Is that why I'm not attracting the person? Or this person that I like doesn't like me. I feel like you started to question yourself and put yourself down instead of raising yourself up, instead of seeing that maybe had nothing to do with you and maybe it was not personal. You started to really think it was your fault, like you did something wrong, or like you needed to change something. Oh, maybe I'm not cute enough, maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe my hair is ugly, maybe my body is weird, maybe like you started nitpicking every little thing about yourself. And a lot of it was physical, like maybe you didn't feel good about yourself physically and you thought that's why it didn't work out with this person, or that's why they didn't accept you, or okay. So for some of you, I'm getting that the person you were dealing with, or maybe people you've dated, never compliment you, or they never give you validation. And it's not about validation like, oh my gosh, I want to be praised, but I feel like they never told you, oh wow, you look beautiful today, or you look really good, or I like your outfit. Like never acknowledged, when you tried, or you tried to impress them, or you were trying to look cute. Like they never acknowledged it. You always felt like you never felt seen by this person, and therefore you were putting yourself down, maybe thinking that you needed to change something about yourself. And I also feel like where you are right now is like you're thinking a lot. You're not really making any moves emotionally. You're just kind of trying to like understand your feelings right now, but allowing yourself to feel and trying to see like both sides, trying to see the bigger picture, you're trying to understand your feelings and why you feel this way, instead of acting out or saying something. So right now you're kind of emotional, but that's okay. But I think what is going to make or break this is how you transcend, how you move these emotions. Are you using it positively to learn from it? Are you transmuting it into something beautiful? Or are you just holding it in and letting it suffocate you, drown you? So what I feel like is going to happen is that you're going to become a part, or you're going to be becoming a part of a group, or getting closer with certain people who are more in your soul group, your soul tribe, becoming part of an organization, a club, meeting people who are more aligned with you and can move at a quicker pace, or move at the pace that you want. And you're going to finally see that you can transmute these feelings or whatever emotions you're going through into something productive, into something practical. So let's say if you're an artist, whether you do art, painting, music, poetry, anything, whatever it is that you do, even if it's just a hobby, you don't have to do it professionally. You're using your experiences, what you're going through right now, as your art, making into something beautiful. Have you ever noticed that a lot of times the musicians who go through like a lot of intense things, they end up coming out with the best album of their life? Or after they went through a big breakup or heartbreak, they end up coming out with beautiful music, like Adele. Think of Adele, right? Like I think any person, whether you like Adele or not, can feel her emotion, can understand where her songs come from. We all feel it. That's why she was so successful, because I think she put her real life experiences and emotions into her work, and that was her art, and it became something beautiful. So I feel like that's what's happening with you, that you're turning your experiences, whether good or bad, and putting it into something productive and using that as a way to grow, as to feel, and that's going to give you that confidence, that boost that maybe you've been lacking. So in the past, you were feeling low self-esteem, low confidence, not feeling very good about yourself or questioning yourself. But in the future, I see you excelling, I see you growing, I see you kind of understanding and knowing yourself a lot better by expressing your feelings, your emotions, and putting it in a way that you're able to let it out, let it go, and it turns into something really beautiful. Maybe you meet other people who kind of understand you or been through the same things, and they help motivate you to like, hey, like we should share this, or we should talk about this, because other people are going through this too, not just you. And I think by having those connections, it's gonna make you feel a lot better and give you this like new spark, this motivation. With this person that you're dealing with, or we're dealing with, I felt like in the past, the way they approached you, the way they communicated with you is very kind of like immature. Or they weren't really ready or looking for a serious commitment maybe, or the way they talked to you was very brief, kind of here and there, out, in and out, not really consistent. I kind of feel like they always asked about you or always knew a lot about you, but you didn't know a lot about them possibly. And I think that this person has still been stalking you, not stalking you, but like probably briefly checking your social media, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever it is that you use. I feel like they are trying to learn more, or this is someone who's actually really calculated in their thoughts. Like they will think things through before saying it, before doing it. And where they are right now is feeling off balance, feeling like they lost the fuel, lost the fire within them, not feeling very optimistic. Instead of expanding, they're contracting, kind of going within, hiding, not feeling really hopeful. They're kind of like off balance, not grounded, and emotions all over the place. And where they're going, or where they want to be, is finding patience, knowing that, you know, their efforts are not for nothing. Wanting to patiently let go and get through their frustrations, their doubts, their fears. I think that this person kind of got in their head a little bit too much, and that really just threw them off and made them, it's like they thought too much about something to the point where they ruined it for themselves and ruined it for the connection, or maybe ruined it for you. And they ended up doing or deciding something that maybe really wasn't something they wanted to do. They just overthought about it, and to the point where it like no longer really was something they wanted. And now because of that, they're feeling off balance, they're not feeling happy, they're feeling uninspired, and struggling to figure out what their next action will be, struggling to figure out what they should do, how they should get out of this funk. It's like once the ship wrecks and the ship is going upside down, it's like, what do I do now? Like, I messed up. I don't know where to go from here. All I'm left to do is try to swim my way back, try to swim my way to safety. And I think that all of a sudden, this person was hit with this waves of emotion, aka the realization that they still care about you, that they have strong feelings for you, that they try to suppress before. And now it's like they're drowning. What do I do? Like, I miss Gemini, and now I don't know what to do about it. So we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. I'm kind of picking up that this person had a fear of, what's the term? I forget the term, had a fear of like missing out, and maybe thought, you know, didn't want to be tied down or didn't want to commit to you. And because they feared missing out somehow, not because they didn't like you or you weren't good enough for them. They just maybe didn't want to really throw in the towel, or they didn't want to put all their eggs in one basket for whatever their own reasons are. Fear of missing out. Okay. All right, so we'll dive in deeper in the extended. The link will be below. We'll continue this conversation and see what's going on, get to the bottom of it, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. All right, so I hope you enjoy this. Sending you guys lots of love. Thank you so much for being here. The gems in my eyes. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you for our next reading. Bye.